Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dynasty Rudy, guys. Something I thought was pretty cool, and in all honesty, I really think it was overlooked by a lot of you guys, or it just went completely under the radar because nobody's really tweeted this to me or asked me about this, and I haven't seen any of the other Injustice guys actually make a video on this. So, with that said, if you did not see this on Twitter, and if you don't have a Twitter, you should make a Twitter because it's probably the easiest way to interact with me, and you can also follow Ed Boon, and you can get his Injustice tweets before everybody else. And so if you actually don't have a Twitter, you did not see the tweet, it's right here on the screen. Bam. Justice players, curious about something. Which fighter do you feel is most in need of help to make them compete better with the others? Now, when I read this tweet, I was pretty excited actually because I know that the new balance patch that they've been talking about for ages now is finally going to be rolling around the corner soon. And if you guys aren't familiar with the whole balance patch I'm talking about, they've actually, they waited post Evo. If you didn't know what Evo is, it's a big fighting game tournament. They waited post Evo. They waited a couple months after the release. They really didn't want to do too much to the game, tweak the game too much until they, gave it some time to see just about everything they could with, player tendencies, how people use certain characters in the game. And because they don't want to be one of those companies that throws out an update every 2 weeks just because one player 1 week is quote unquote overpowered and one character is underpowered. They wanted to give it some a nice fluid amount of time so they could just come out, make one complete update, one patch. And they wanted just to do that, so people weren't complaining like, oh my god, I can't use this combo anymore because it's losing 10%. They want to do it in one big bang, and with that said, Ed Boon actually came out and he actually did say, hey, what characters do you believe need basically to be fixed? And there is a website, I'm actually going to leave the link in the description, and it's called eventhubs.com. Now they actually, they came out and they did a voting poll for their, their fans of their website. I believe it had over like 150 votes, 200 votes, a rough estimate. And they actually came out, and like I said, the link's in the description. You should check it out. And it has like every character in Injustice, and their viewers actually went out and voted for who they thought needed the most help. And surprisingly for me, the number one character that needed the most help was Lobo. He got 70 votes, and that was like 25%. So I guess that's what that's like 280 votes, 25%. So almost 300 votes. It's crazy. And yeah, so Lobo was quote unquote like the least powerful character. And I was actually caught off guard because for me, I think like the least powerful character when I think of somebody's like Shazam. Now Shazam was actually ranked number 3, and Bane was number 2, Harley Quinn was number 4, Joker was number 5, and even Zatanna was number 6. And I honestly thought, from what I can see off of the gameplay, Zatanna is pretty fucking balanced. So they've really got a pretty good amount of feedback, and I want you guys to go out there and vote, and hopefully, with some tweets, you guys can actually send this over to Ed Boon, and hopefully he sees that there's actually, an actual poll that was made, because usually when Ed Boon makes, he comes out and asks for feedback, he'll make a poll just, for instance, the unofficial character DLC voting poll, which really, in all reality, gave us Zatanna and Martian Manhunter. Well, it didn't give us Martian Manhunter, that was just us bugging him through tweets, but it gave us Zatanna. And I'm really surprised he didn't go out and make his own poll, but I'm glad these guys did, and I'm glad that there's actually roughly 300 people, went out and actually voted. So I want you guys to go vote. I honestly agree with most of the characters they have listed here. I kind of laughed a bit when I saw Superman up there. I was like, wow, if there's one player that does not need to be, nerfed, or nerfed for the better, be even more powerful, is Superman. But I thought it was really cool, and it's cool to see that Ed Boon's actually sitting here letting us give us, give him some honest feedback. So what do you guys think? What character do you think needs to have a really boost in just power? Like I said, guys, I think Shazam is a perfect character. I guess Bane too, he really does. And I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, the link's in the description. You guys check it out yourself. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment, and that's it, guys. I'll talk to you later. Chilling of Deathstroke should be coming out soon, episode 2, and that's it. Peace.